welcome back to Razzies.
Welcome back to Razzies.
We were suggested to react to the
nominations for the upcoming 2021 Razzies.
So that's what we're gonna do. This video is like a minute long, so I don't know if it's... We'll react no matter what.
Yeah.
All 7.8 billion Earthlings agree 2020 deserves the biggest Razzie of them all. Here's a whiff.
That's cringe. That's cringe, 2020.
Listen, the Razzies are still run by the people from the 1980s, so
I know.
they're like boomers.
I know.
The 41st Razzie nominees for Worst Actor are Robert Downey Jr. in Doolittle, Mike Lindell, the My Pillow Guy, in Absolute Proof.
I was hoping for the My Pillow guy to get nominated.
Mike Lindell getting nominated. Oh man, he might actually win that.
He might
with
accept
how with how politically charged the Razzies are, he might actually take that.
Oh, for sure.
Adam Sandler for Hubie Halloween, and David Spade in The Wrong Missy.
Have you seen any of those? We watched like 5 minutes of Hubie Halloween.
Yeah, Hubie Halloween immediately made me suffer. I think we were going to watch it at our Halloween party, and then we just shut it off.
Yeah.
Like we knew it was gonna be bad, but then we were like,
yeah.
I didn't know who the third guy was.
We'll look it up because I think 365 Days tied with Doolittle for the most nominations.
I've never heard of that.
I haven't either.
The 41st Razzie nominees for Worst Actress are Anne Hathaway in The Last Thing He Wanted, Katie Holmes for Brahms, The Boy 2, Kate Hudson in Music, Lauren Lapkus in The Wrong Missy, and Anna Maria Setskluska in 365 Days.
I haven't seen any of those.
Have you heard of Music? Sia's movie?
No.
It's a movie about autism.
Oh, okay. I have heard of it. I have heard of it.
It was nominated for 2 Golden Globes for some reason.
Amanda brought that up to me. That's the only reason I know about it. So people are mad about that movie because it's about autism. She hired one of her friends to portray a person with autism despite not having autism. So here's where I come in.
Yeah.
So people are upset that she wouldn't just hire someone with autism to play the person with autism instead of hiring her friend.
Yeah.
I am not angry about that, actually.
Okay.
I'm of the proponent of do whatever it takes to make your movie as good as it possibly can be.
Yeah.
And I think, apparently, I haven't seen the movie, but apparently she portrays it pretty well.
Okay.
Like, she does a very good job. It's not, like, disrespectful in any way. I think that is fine. But that is just me. I understand, like, being like, oh, but they could have just hired someone with autism. I get that, but if they made a great movie with the person that they cast, and if it was between that and getting a person with autism who would have been more authentic, but the movie might have been slightly less acted, or like because that person with autism might not have been as classically trained as this person, or something like that, I would rather have a good movie than one that is like 100% authentic because they're acting. It's not like you don't have to get the real thing for every single movie you make, or else it might not be as good. I don't know.
I can see both sides of this personally. From what I've heard, I didn't hear that she was good. I heard that it was. I've seen like screenshots of like faces that she makes and stuff, and it's kind of like, okay.
I mean, like I said, I have not seen the movie.
Yeah.
In general, that's just my principle. It's like, just hire whatever is going to make the best movie. It's definitely a very fine line. I think it's for sure. It's just like, was this done with the intent of being good? Is it done respectfully? And is it done to the point where it doesn't seem like it's negative, I guess.
True. Other than that,
I have no idea.
I haven't even heard of the Anne Hathaway one, but that looks horrifying.
Yeah, just the screenshot. It's scary.
Yeah.
I could see it politically either being the autism movie.
Yeah.
I could see it for political reasons, or this 365 Days. I don't know what it's about, but it seems to be steamrolling so far.
Oh, for sure.
So
For Worst Picture, the nominees are 365 Days.
Okay, never mind. I have heard of that. That was on Netflix. It's like a kinkier 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh, okay.
Is what I remember. I didn't watch it. It's a foreign film. I thought people enjoyed it. I mean, it might just be getting flack because of the content.
Yeah.
But I thought people enjoyed it.
Doolittle, Fantasy Island, and Music.
Okay. So,
oh boy, I hope it goes to the My Pillow movie.
I didn't realize that came out. I thought,
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was still in production.
No, he made it like fast because he had to use it to show absolute proof that
Yeah.
the election was a fraud.
Yeah, I'm part of a couple pro-Trump groups on Facebook just because I think it's funny.
Yeah.
And people are still saying like, oh, just wait until Mike Lindell proves it, dude. So I dead serious did not think that movie came out right.
Oh yeah.
Let's break it down. We want absolute proof to win.
Yeah.
365. It must be bad.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
You saw Fantasy Island.
I saw Fantasy Island. I kind of like Fantasy Island. It's really stupid, but it's fun enough to be intriguing a little bit. I don't think Fantasy Island should win. I get the nomination, but like
Yeah.
it shouldn't win.
I remember Doolittle. Everybody hated that when that came out last year.
Yeah, that seems like a clear winner to me.
Yeah.
I think
it'll be one of those two.
Yeah, if they want to be political, they'll go absolutely proof. If they want to probably be honest, Doolittle is probably the worst movie.
I think it's going to be absolute proof.
Yeah. Either way, I'm excited to watch.
For sure. Yeah.
Because they both seem like absolute dog shit.
Yeah. Is there only 3 categories this year?
Not a lot of movies came out, so.
I mean, yeah, but they didn't do like director or anything.
I genuinely am surprised that the Impractical Jokers movie is not nominated.
Yeah. Oh, they did do more.
Okay.
Worst screenplay was 365 Days, all 3 Barbie and Kendra movies, Doolittle, Fantasy Island, and Hillbilly Elegy. Wow. Probably Doolittle. I don't know. I wish I saw more bad movies this year, but I mean...
We saw plenty. we're fine.
Yeah.
Out of that, I would probably say Doolittle just because of the way that the Razzies work. It seems to steamroll. Like, whatever you get nominated a lot for, you're probably going to win most of those.
Yeah, for sure.
Either that or 365 Days, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. Worst prequel, remake, ripoff, or sequel, 365 Days, Doolittle, Fantasy Island, Hubie Halloween, and Wonder Woman 1984.
So this is essentially its own little, like, worst picture.
Yeah.
Out of those, probably Hubie Halloween.
Probably Hubie Halloween. Because 365 Days and Doolittle is going to take worst picture. Well, maybe. I still want it to go to the My Pillow guy, but they got nominated for the most. So,
Sure.
I don't know. Like we said, we watched 5 minutes of Hubie Halloween and shut it off. So.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Worst on-screen combo, you got Maria Bakalova. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but I heard she's really good. And Rudy Giuliani in Borat 2. You got Robert Downey Jr. and his utterly unconvincing Welsh accent in Doolittle. That's funny.
That is funny.
Harrison Ford and the totally fake-looking CGI dog in Call of the Wild. Lauren Lapkus and David Spade in The Wrong Missy. And Adam Sandler in his grafting simpleton voice in Hubie Halloween.
No, I think that's grating.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, his grating simpleton voice.
My eyes don't work very good.
That's fine. Man, David Spade must be really bad in The Wrong Missy to
Yeah.
get nominated against those.
That's another one that I hadn't even heard of.
I don't know. Any
Any of those are good.
of those are fine.
Then worst supporting actress, we got Glenn Close for Hillbilly Elegy, Lucy Hale for Fantasy Island, Maggie Q for Fantasy Island, Kristen Wiig for Wonder Woman, and Maddie Ziegler for Music. Hillbilly Elegy, Glenn Close was like, she got a Golden Globe nomination. I thought she got a SAG nomination. I could be wrong.
Glenn Close in Hillbilly Elegy.
I think it's going to go to Maddie Ziegler for Music.
Probably. Politically, that does check out.
Yeah.
What I've seen, because I've seen both Fantasy Island and Wonder Woman, Kristen Wiig sucked.
Oh, for real? That's
She-
a bummer.
To be fair, it wasn't a very good script,
Yeah.
and there wasn't a lot she could do, but in the end, she literally turns into a creature from Cats. So.
Yeah, I saw that. And then worst supporting actor, Chevy Chase for the very excellent Mr. Dundee, Rudy Giuliani in Borat 2, Shia LaBeouf in The Tax Collector, Arnold Schwarzenegger in Iron Mask, and Bruce Willis in Breach, Hard Kill, and Survive the Night. Probably Rudy Giuliani.
Probably Rudy. Yeah. I honestly, this Razzies is probably going to be very politically
Oh, for sure.
inspired. I don't really know any of the other ones. So.
Yeah. Oh, we haven't talked about worst director, but I'm assuming it's the same as, like...
Barbie and Kendra movies, 365 Days, Doolittle, Hillbilly, Music. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's pretty much the same. I expected there to be more Impractical Jokers.
Yeah.
Because I watched that movie. It came out, I think, March, and it fucking blew.
I wasn't really expecting a lot. I haven't seen a lot of, like, terrible movies this year. So I only knew Impractical Jokers from you. Doolittle makes sense because I remember how awful Doolittle was received.
Yeah.
Every now and then the Razzies throw in like a creative like one-off award or something. I was hoping for maybe something there.
But they did.
Yeah,
But
they
they
did.
did,
And it was a
Tristan.
joke that I'm sick of.
But they did.
I'm sick of coronavirus jokes.
They read it. Read it, Tristan. Read it. What award did they come up with?
There's a new award this year, the Specials Governor Award for Worst Calendar Year Ever, and ever is in all caps, and it went to 2020. Ha ha ha.
2020 was bad. I'm gonna probably agree with whatever they decide.
Oh, for sure. So yeah, we placing our bets on the absolute truth for Worst Picture. I think it'll be that or Doolittle.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be one of the two. I know 365 Days is up there a lot, but I genuinely do remember, like, when it was popular, people seemed to like it. Yeah, no, they're fair nominations.
I'm leaning towards Absolute Proof. I'm for sure leaning towards that.
Fine, I'll go Doolittle then.
I mean, we're not going to talk about it until
I know.
for another long time.
Yeah.
Just a couple episodes away.